Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing how I keep my finances nice and tidy and organized, along with why I have 7 different bank accounts and what I use each of them for. If you guys are new here, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name's Kennedy, I'm 26 years old, and I'm really into personal finance, investing, business, entrepreneurship, and I created my YouTube channel to just kind of be my digital diary for my own financial freedom journey, just so I can share everything that I'm learning and doing with my money. I'm also super new on YouTube, so I really appreciate if you guys could like this video, comment, and subscribe. Your support would mean the world to me. I'm also on TikTok. I post on there every single day, so feel free to check me out on there. But I feel like I've already talked a little too much, so without further ado, let's hop into the video. So I'm going to start off with just giving you guys an overview of all of my accounts, and I realized after I recorded my intro that I actually forgot one. So I actually have 8 different accounts, and I'm going to go through them all right now. So the first 3 are checking accounts at 3 different banks. I have a checking account for all of my personal spending, so just whatever I want to spend my money on when I get my hair done, when I go to the store, things like that. I have my bills account where all of my bills come out of, my mortgage, my student loans, my utilities, things like that. I have my business account, which is everything that I make from side hustling, my digital products, and content creation. And then I have a high yield savings account with Discover. I have a health savings account because I just turned 26 and had to buy health insurance. And then I have a Roth IRA, a brokerage account, and then a 401k. So every single time that I get paid, my paycheck is split 3 different ways. Not equally, but I have money going to my everyday checking account, I have money going towards my bills account, and then I have money going towards my high yield savings account. And the reason why I decided to split up my paychecks this way is because when I was just getting paid in a giant lump sum, it was kind of taxing to actually have to physically transfer that money out of my checking account and like send it to my savings or like set money aside mentally for my bills. So I just find it easier to just have specific buckets of money in different accounts. So for my checking account, for example, I don't keep a ton of money in there because it's really meant to be a short-term thing. Like I'm paying off my credit card from this account. I have the Discover cashback card, so nothing fancy. Probably need to upgrade that. And then I put all my everyday spending on my credit card. So I'm buying groceries, gas, anything else that I need. And like I said, that's just the short-term everyday spending money. I like to keep about a $200-300 buffer in there, but at any given time, I probably have less than $1,000 in my checking account. Now for my bills account, this is where I'm paying all my debt and fixed expenses from. So my mortgage, utilities, Wi-Fi, student loans, all of that is coming from that account. And then the way that I have this set up with my direct deposit, I have exactly the amount that I need to pay my bills, basically taken out of my paycheck and deposited into that account. Now for my high yield savings account, I have it with Discover, and I'm currently earning about 3.4% on my high yield savings account, which is not the best out there, but I found it to be really easy to just open up an account with them since I already had a credit card there. So right now I save and invest about 20% of my net income, which is a huge accomplishment for me. And I credit being able to do that solely because of the automatic transfers that I have set up. When you have to manually transfer money out of your paycheck to your savings account, I don't know, it just was always harder. So that's kind of my overview of how my money flows out of my paycheck into my 3 separate accounts. So let's talk about the rest of them. So up next is my business checking account, which I hardly interact with at all. This just kind of houses the money that I've earned from my digital product sales, brand deals, UGC deals, and I don't know what to do with that money yet. I have not spent it. I owe taxes on it. But again, I didn't want to get myself into trouble with, dipping into it by keeping it in my personal checking account. So I created a whole different bank account for it at a completely different institution just to have that money completely separate. So the 5th account on my list is my HSA or my health savings account. And this is obviously paired with my high deductible health insurance plan. I'm actually very excited about my HSA and very excited to start spending money from it. I know the big thing with HSAs is that it's triple tax advantage and you can invest the money. But since I just started my account, I'm not going to invest my money yet because I'll need to spend it. And also I didn't realize all the different things that you can buy with HSA money. Like you can buy sunscreen, skincare, Oura rings, tampons, pads, contacts. So all these random miscellaneous expenses that typically basically would just be coming out of my after-tax money I can now use my HSA funds with. Again, I have to do some research and kind of figure out what's the best approach to investing your HSA funds and when you're ready to start investing it. But I wanted to mention that, and then I'll just keep you guys in the loop as I learn more and start to kind of make a plan on how exactly I'm going to use my HSA account. Up next is my brokerage account, which I don't really do much with anymore. When I first started investing, I opened up a brokerage account because I just didn't know any better. And I bought the S&P 500 and a couple other like random index funds and ETFs, but I don't actively contribute to it, only because I feel like it's better for me and my overall plan to max out my Roth IRA first and max out my 401k first before I start investing in a brokerage account. So I have it there, but I don't really do much with it. What I do a lot with though is my Roth IRA. So I opened up my Roth IRA a couple of months after I already started investing in my brokerage account, and I was like, oh, like maybe I should take advantage of this tax advantage account instead of just investing in a completely taxable brokerage account. That's besides the point. The last account on my list is my 401k, which I contribute up to my employer match amount because you cannot leave free money on the table. My 401k is just invested in a target date fund. Not much to say about a 401k. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. So that's just my overview of how I organize my money and why the heck I have 8 different bank accounts. I want to make it so clear to you guys, crystal clear. This is not financial advice. I'm not claiming to be a money expert, a guru, a CFP, a fiduciary. I'm not qualified to give financial advice. I just like watching these types of videos, so I wanted to share. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I always love it when you guys leave comments too. Come hang out on TikTok too. I'm always posting on there. But thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.